Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Nikolai Capone, and I have today with me three of my co-hosts. Starting from King Jvckson, Retro EJ, and Cat. Um, if y'all want to plug yourself in early, y'all can.
What's up, y'all? King Jvckson, happy Friday. Have a great one.
So Retro EJ here for the first time, trying to see what it is, what we're gonna get to. Let's get it.
Hi guys. You can find me on Rorschachkatt on most following services. I mean, like you can on what's following service? I don't know. On like Twitter, on what's my Snapchat? Like Catherine
You can find me
Alhexa
on
or
the Google.
something. Yeah, you can find me on the Google. Rorschachkatt, y'all.
All right, without further ado, I'm actually having Retro. He's going to handle like the topics for us, introduce them, and then we just go ahead and talk about the topics and everything.
Yeah,
You ready?
so we got some pretty crazy ass topics today. We do want to talk about COVID and kids going back to school. We want to hear about how y'all feel about that, about that, and what y'all think about that.
I feel like Jackson should start with me.
Go ahead, hit it.
So, what I like do for a living is basically revolves me being in schools, like doing access control and security systems for schools, and like it's kind of weird to see everybody trying to prepare themselves for like September in Texas because they're expecting all these kids to come back, but a lot of these people are like ignoring sciences and like when people are gathering together in these large areas, people are still getting infected. It's
Yeah.
people are not practicing social distancing the way they need to. I mean, Elijah, you remember North Mesquite? There's no way you can social distance in those hallways trying to go up and down A floor to like D floor and all that kind of crap. So I mean, it's it's really risky, I think. And I don't think the general public need to go back to school yet.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Jackson for sure. Like there's too many small clusters of kids and everything, and they're all going to be. Let's just all face it right now. Like we know kids do not use proper hygiene. Let's
No.
just let's
Kids
just
are
all
also
you know.
very bad.
Have
They
two
Yeah.
of
can't even control lice in school.
You want to give me ISS?
them.
Yeah, kids are petty.
Kids are super petty. So it's just like it's just more of a danger. And then kids are always they go into the house, they touch everything. The adults are gonna get sick. It just doesn't seem like a very calculated move.
Well, see, me, I have two kids myself. So one that's going to first grade for the like now he has to do it online, and like they're kind of trying to pressure us to go into the school. They didn't even want us to really log him online, which is the crazy thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because they want the kids to be in school. That's what they
It's,
want.
they're
And
trying to
you,
like deter you from doing online courses so that they can't have bodies in the school.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna sit down and take that. Like, again,
Yeah, I
we
wouldn't
have
either, man.
little kids, and they still have to deal with their grandparents and their
Yeah.
other kids that have parents that have
Absolutely.
health problems. Like that's a lot of crazy mess, man.
And like the thing like that can go along with that is like I mean most teachers they're in their like what 40s 50s like in a general consensus like there's younger teachers but like most of these teachers that are still out there they've been teaching for like 20 plus years and I can guess it's easier for them to get COVID.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
I
anybody
hate to
can
see
get
stuff like
it.
that.
oh
Like I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that they even said like kids can get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
but we just
actually
have to
known a
keep
few
their immune
people who've had it.
systems.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I known a few people who had COVID, and some didn't even know they had it until they like got tested, and then some were sick, like really
Yeah.
sick, and like
Yeah, everybody I know that's had it is said like that they were like really sick, like in and out of the hospital all the time type of sick.
yeah, like that's the scary thing. You don't know who it's gonna hit and how hard it's gonna hit you. Like that's
Hmm.
wild, man.
Yeah, I've had about 6 people. One of them actually died.
Jesus.
So this shit's
Jesus.
pretty crazy. Yeah, like one of them died, and then like 3 of them had like breathing issues, and like they had to go to the hospital and everything. Like, so this stuff is real. People don't think it is, but hey. Hey,
on,
you know,
Stuff
go
is
ahead and
real,
find out.
y'all.
Go ahead and find out, you know? Hey.
Stuff is real, y'all. Shit
Yeah.
is getting real.
Coronavirus.
It's like also scary because
Oh
it's
my.
such a new virus. It's such a new virus that like we don't know the long-term effects. Like if it's gonna cause like long-term health problems for people like later in life. Like if it's gonna.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah.
Somehow, like, I mean, like, it does damage to your lungs and, like, probably scar tissue from, like, all the coughing. And I'm sure there's, like, some long-term side effects that
Oh.
it has on your body.
Definitely.
Yeah, and like you see what like viruses are kind of like they're scary, man. Like they can like mess around and change all kinds of
Mutate,
shit in your
yeah.
body. Yeah, and like they
can
mutate.
mutate.
Like it's honestly just crazy. Like digging into it. But hey, you know.
But since like COVID, like America's acting like COVID is not actually like working. I mean, not going like it's not going anywhere, but America's acting like it's not here anymore. So like they're trying to reopen up everything, like schools and stuff. So you got the schools opening, you got movies opening and stuff. So
Mhm.
like
Yeah, it's just dangerous.
Yeah,
And-
it's something else.
the movies open today. Today was the first movie that opened.
We talked about that
Yeah.
last week, actually.
He actually seen that podcast. He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to lay it down. I
Trying
would
to
have
see
laid it
Black
out."
Widow. Trying to see Black Widow.
It comes out in November.
Is it gonna be that good?
Oh, got any more of those Marvel movies?
Yeah, for real. There's something special about watching movies in theaters, though.
I love
Oh,
Then
watching
again,
movies.
I'm a
Yeah,
movie buff, so.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, he was literally saying the exact same thing like before the podcast began. He's like, you know, I'm one of the biggest movie buffs there is, you know, hyping it up.
Yeah.
Yo, the movie game. I told Kat about the movie game, and I was like,
I was undefeated.
Really? Wait, so the movie game where you name actors that are, and you have to name the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
We
said
should,
he was
we
undefeated.
should play.
Damn.
Well, let me clarify. Connor didn't tell me about the movie game, but I told him about the movie game because I had played with somebody else, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I played that with Elijah. That's actually how you got brought up." I was like, "I think I met him."
Trying to play, and
Full
people are like,
circle.
I don't want to play. But no, like speaking
No,
of like
games-
movies though,
games. Because
like
Letterbox is sick, and I got him on that.
oh yeah,
Have you? So Letterbox is basically like a thing where you can like rank movies and like make lists of movies and like rate and give reviews on movies. It's like a movie buff stream. It's amazing.
that's what I need to do. I need
Yeah,
to
Letterbox.
pretty fun.
And there's an app.
check that.
Yeah, they're not plugging us or anything, but
Hey, but did y'all see that new Space Jam jersey though?
no.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
didn't see the new Space Jam jersey?
Mm-mm.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god! How did you not see LeBron James walk out?
James.
it was really hyped up for sure.
It was really disappointing. That's for sure.
I've been at work all week, so I haven't been on the internet very much this
The
week.
internet.
Yeah.
Man, it's not a good looking jersey. It's just, it's blue. It's the Looney Tunes circles all down the side. Like it's not in the middle.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be in the middle or something.
Hmm.
Like a normal person would do.
Yeah.
But like, are y'all excited to see it? Would y'all still go see Space Jam 2?
Like, I'm gonna be real. So I
Probably
don't
not.
think LeBron James knows how to act. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, he's a great basketball player. I ain't never gonna knock him for that. Like, he's a baller for sure. But I just don't know if he's got the kind of chemistry that like Michael Jordan had creating that movie.
I mean, I feel that, and I kind of agree with you. But like the things that I've heard about the movie, so you got like Don Cheadle. He's gonna be the main villain.
They
Okay.
brought War Machine in.
makes
It's
sense.
gonna be great.
And then you have things in the movie like and you remember in the first movie they had like all the different Looney Tune characters as the like audience of the game. And this one, I believe they're saying that they're gonna have like Warner Brothers characters. So you might see Batman, you might see Pennywise. Like there's been leaked footage of
Yo,
like
that'd be
supposedly,
wild.
yeah, dude, and
Yo,
supposedly
if I
So
ever had
super fan
Pennywise at a
service.
basketball
Yeah.
game, it's hands on side.
supposedly the mask is the referee though.
What? That'd be wild. That's,
like-
that's
Is that
pretty
why
cool.
Jim Carrey said he was gonna reprise his role?
Well, from the pictures I saw, I can send them to y'all later. It looks
Money.
kind of CGI.
Money.
It's still the mask. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it was super fan service, just kind of like Ready Player One was, I would imagine. You know,
Yeah,
it
Ready
has
Player-
to
Yeah,
be.
Ready Player
Or-
One
It was
was
a good movie,
fire.
though.
It was
Fire.
a good movie.
It was
a
fire.
good movie, but it was super fan servicey. I mean, like you get
Oh,
to see
yeah,
all your
for
favorite
sure.
characters together, like running in
It's
one
true.
like giant like war scene. Yeah, that's super sick. But I mean, like it was super fan servicey. I feel like these movies have to be now to be like relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so because if like we still have like indie movies that are still going hard and like are better than these like top flight superhero movies or journey movies that are going on. You know what I mean?
Oh, I completely. Some superhero movies like completely so, like DC. That ain't it.
Hey, hold on. Now you bringing up the right topic. Now we're going to the right topic. This is one of the
Yeah, look at how fluid this is.
one of the
We
topics.
fixing to start talking about how DC's trash. I'm here. I'm here.
No, we're talking about how DC is superior than Marvel. More superior than Marvel. They actually get a chance to redo their universe. They're actually being fan servicey to their fans right now. Marvel is not doing the things they've done. Like, y'all, I understand y'all love the movies. But check this out. DC has the app. DC has a fandom going on this weekend where it's a Comic-Con from your house. They're going to reveal everything for their upcoming movies. There's been no movie news recently. And guess what? DC's giving it to you. What is Marvel giving to you? They're not even giving you Black Widow right now, boy. They're not even worried They're not worried about you. And listen, you got Ben Affleck coming back as Batman to fit
Don't
with
nobody care
Michael.
about Ben Affleck.
What are you talking about?
So like, all right, so check it. Like, Marvel's churned out so many movies for the past several years that have been. There's been some hit and misses. Like I can like, but there's a lot of these movies are really good.
Some?
And well,
Phase one. Give me
it's better
phase
than all
one
of
and
the
half of
zero
phase
movies
two.
that all of zero of movies that DC has made in the past like 5-6 years have been trash. Like they've all been bad. Like you can't even see Batman vs Superman.
the one that
Watch
was
the extended.
kind of okay was Birds of Prey.
Shazam was amazing. That was every kid's dream. Like I watched a little kid's dream come to life watching that movie.
So like, here's my thing about why I get so
Watch
frustrated
Iron
with DC. So, like in the early 2000s and like prior to that, DC was owned by Warner Brothers. It's been owned by them for a long time, and so no matter what they do, they have corporate backing, so they can just churn out like all kinds of crap. I'm not saying it's bad, like cartoons and like movies that were coming out. They can churn it out, and they have that backing from like corporations. Marvel like did it all with like by making comics, by having a few movies here and there, and then all of a sudden
No,
now
Marvel
it's owned
pimped
by
themselves
Disney.
out in '99 because they were going bankrupt. So they sold their stuff to every studio. DC already had their movies up and going.
But what happened after that point? What happened to the golden age of DC movies? And we had all these great Batman movies.
Was there?
Whatever the fuck the Justice League movie was.
Christopher Nolan was the only Batman that I like could praise. Like even the old school one from the '90s. Who did it?
Oh my god.
I mean, it was bad. It's not good. And visually, you know, my childhood is in it. But
one thing
as
I
a
will
movie
say-
buff, it's not a good movie.
Nobody had more drip than Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. Yo, he was dripped out, bro.
Bro.
It's time to cool
guys-
down.
Yeah,
Freeze!
he was
No,
super
actually,
dripped,
Jim
bro.
Carrey. The Jim Carrey is the Riddler. The Riddler's the
Yeah,
shit.
he was pretty dripped, man. I gotta say,
From like a childhood perspective, yes. Going back and watching them like as an adult, no.
I mean, listen, I feel y'all, and I get what y'all saying, but DC has a chance now because Marvel's back to square one with the end of Endgame. So DC has a chance now. They're going back to refix everything, and it's gonna be on the right path. And it's, I wish you watched.
They said that
It
the
is.
first time.
If they
I
can give
wish-
birth to a good movie that comes from this new DC universe, that will be a great place for them to start to like build at that point. But the thing is, they haven't done anything like that lately. Like,
I mean, you haven't watched it. If you have watched the end, like the crossover of Arrow, the last of Arrow, I know it sucked, blah, 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 all the seasons. I watched Arrow. Every episode on air. Okay? It ended with Oliver rebirthing the Earth. Okay? And it tied in the DC Universe movies with The Flash.
like Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah, so it's gonna tie into the Flash movie, which that's why they have Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton. We're gonna get Batman Beyond, bro. You telling me you don't want to see Batman Beyond?
Look,
hey, Batman Beyond was
look,
fire,
look,
bro.
look. My ringtone for my phone, my personal phone, is the Batman Beyond theme song.
What are we arguing? They're gonna give you Batman Beyond.
I don't trust them. They burned me too
Cartoons are
many
one
times.
thing. Cartoons
cartoons
are one thing.
Yeah.
See,
The
she's
cartoons
right.
are
Like,
sick.
Oh
out
yeah,
of
yeah.
anything
See,
that
no,
DC
that's
has
like-
made compared to Marvel, every animated film that they've made has been A1 fire,
Way better than Marvel.
10 out of 10. Better than any animated thing that Marvel has made recently. I will give DC that.
But is
But
that
the
all
live
you can
action
give him?
shit.
Have y'all seen Justice League Dark Apocalypse?
Yeah,
You saw it? You know
it's fire, bro.
that movie's fine. That's what the DC universe was supposed to end
I
like.
think we started it. I don't think we finished it.
Yeah,
I
it's
look-
amazing. It's really good.
I gotta say, like, as far as like anything like animated, like Jackson was saying, that shit is fire. that shit is all fire, bro. Like it is all just. I would say like I haven't really, like I wasn't getting disappointed with the Batman movies, like or anything, man. Like, and I gotta say like the Flash is like not solo, I guess I would say, but you know the Flash animated movies. I think the first one is like my favorite. What is it called, Elijah?
Flashpoint Paradox.
I knew you knew. But Flashpoint Paradox, see, I knew it just to ask him. But yeah, Flashpoint Paradox is one of my favorite movies, dude. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's a great ass movie. My
That's
kids
good.
love that
It's a-
movie.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's something else, man. But what was it? Did you want to talk about the DC fandom a little bit more?
I mean, like honestly, like y'all don't like DC, but the concept of it. What do y'all feel about the Comic-Con from your home, not on YouTube?
See, Evo is doing that too. And who else? QuakeCon.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just QuakeCon, but a lot of people are kind of doing that, like where you buy your tickets and you have like a virtual. I don't know. I think it kind of takes
The fun
feel
out of
away.
it. Yeah. Because we love
I mean-
going. We love
Yeah.
going.
Because I mean, I could just get on YouTube and watch, past videos of the same shit, and get the same experience, the same feel. I think, maybe it's a little bit more interactive, and they're probably going to try to make it a little bit more, full immersion. But I don't know.
Kinda thing.
I can't say that for sure. That's like the whole
But I think
point in going to some of these things is going.
Yeah.
The whole
we go every year.
experience.
Yeah.
I think the fan servicing aspect of that is good. I mean, you got to find a way to reel your fans back in, that are dedicated to the franchise. The shit that they give their.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, let me purchase. I don't know. Like, how much are the tickets?
They're free.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Okay, I'm about to say, like,
Just
if I purchase it, I'll be mad as fuck.
To be in my own house.
You just sign up. You can walk around, and you can. I'm not sure. I saw a trailer, and Matt Reeves bought the Batman, the new Batmobile, and that way, supposedly you'll be able to walk around it and like look in it in your home, It's like augmented reality for your house.
So basically, it's like Google Maps.
Yeah.
I was like, it sounds about the same. Like, you would click an arrow, and then you can see like one part of the Batmobile.
Yeah.
And then like you click, and then you see
Go
another.
to the back.
So I mean, like, it'll be pretty cool. Like, and then like, I don't know, it's something new. We haven't done anything since COVID started. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to take a day and chill out and smoke some weed and fucking watch some new DC shit.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Is everybody here from Texas?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys something. How do you feel about the fact that Six Flags has removed the Batmobile from the park?
Because they probably are using it for a movie that might be coming up.
The Batmobile at Six Flags?
I mean, how many Michael Keaton Batmobiles are there, and they just cast Michael Keaton in The Flash?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just
Yeah, but it's been removed. It is no longer on Six Flags,
Like,
over Texas grounds.
you walk into like
that's
Gotham and Six Flags, and this is open space where a Batmobile used to be, and you're like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
just like
It
an
was
open
kind of a
fucking
shock.
space.
yeah.
That's kind of wild.
And also the Joker sucks. The ride, that shit sucks.
Dude,
It
that
feels
was
like a car wreck. It's just not a fun
The
time.
ride was terrible.
I'm about to say.
You like feeling like you're being shaken, like a grown man picks you up and like shakes you by your shirt. That's what it's like.
And like also like throws you up and down and grabs
Well,
your
I mean-
ankles and throws you back up and grabs you by your arm. Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, I don't judge kinks, That might be your kink, Like, hey, I've been waiting for this shit, like on some, on some weird uncle shit, like.
Right. It's like we got on and when you like get on a roller coaster, you expect it to start kind of getting fun, and you're like, okay, it's gonna get to the top, and like I'm scared, and it's gonna be so much fun, and then like, no, it's just pain the whole time. Like the Joker was just not,
It's just pain.
it was not good.
It's like flipping you.
Final
upside down and
Destination
back around and
3.
shit.
So I was very disappointed in my last Gotham experience, staying on the DC thing.
I mean, let's be honest. What do you expect from Gotham?
Yo,
Wait, hold on. The Gotham the show is fire though.
No, Gotham the show. I love. If you were to live in Gotham,
Well, you don't
true.
think that's fire.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
No,
Like,
yeah.
hey, even I gotta admit, bro. Like, I love Marvel. I love DC. So, like,
Seeing that perspective of Bruce being so young and like growing up, it was really cool to get that like visual of those young early ages of like Bruce being about his
Facts.
parents.
I want to
It
know
was cool.
something
I like that show.
romantic. You want to know something romantic
Sure.
about Gotham?
romantic.
Yeah. I waited after the last episode to propose to my wife.
Aww.
Jackson wanted to be mad, but he he didn't want to at the
So
same time.
what made you want to do it that way?
I mean, I was running out of time to propose to my wife, and then like it was Valentine's Day, I believe. So I just kind of did it, and
Nice.
I made everybody
Nice
shut up
guy.
for an hour.
Oh my god. Why are there so many people in my house for the final episode of Gotham?
And then I asked questions like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up, please."
Dude, I feel you. Fucking like
Yeah.
proposing is so goddamn nerve wracking.
It was, but I had the boys help me out.
Oh.
I did not.
I didn't.
you
No.
just see a bunch of Jackson's friends. Yeah, I had the boys too.
It was.
No, it was his
meeting
parents.
him. Yeah.
Oh.
They
Well,
met
those
me
are
at the top of Reunion Tower, and okay, so like I took her to Reunion Tower, and I was trying to be super like slick about it, just be like, she's like, where are we going? I was like, oh, it's a surprise, and so like we're getting closer to it, and I'm like, fuck, there's like nothing around Reunion Tower but parking lots and like Harry Hines. This is she's gonna figure
You're
it
gonna
out.
take me to her.
Yeah, and like
Pulls
I
the
get her up
car.
to
Are we
the
going
top.
to her?
And she's like, why are your hands so sweaty? And I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just hot, whatever. And so I get her to the top of the tower, and I'm like waiting.
Keep
for my
in
parents
mind,
to
like
get
he
here.
said it when he was hot, and it was December. He like proposed to me on Christmas Eve. So like, hot from what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we got
Oh
to
my
the
God.
top, and I'm like waiting for my parents to show up so they can like take pictures, and I can get this thing started so I can stop being a nervous wreck, and it's taking way too long, and I'm like. And so I'm standing up there, and I'm trying to buy time, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to see where JFK got assassinated at?" And she like looks at me funny, and I'm like, she's like, "Sure," and I'm like, "Fuck." This can buy me at least like 30 seconds.
Did you actually show her, or did you like point at like a random building and like?
No, I tried to show her. I was like, if you look right there, there's like an X in the middle of the road. You just kind of like look around in that general area, and like it bought me like 30 seconds, and I'm like, where the fuck are y'all at?
They got cute pictures.
Help me!
Yeah, they did. Pictures of me like looking in the binoculars. It was cute.
Oh my God,
That's awesome, man.
that is pretty dope though.
Yeah, it was cute.
I wasn't as romantic, but I had to hurry up because we wanted to get married on May 4th. Star
May
Wars.
the
Nice.
4th. May the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
Okay.
I had to hurry up and like plan a wedding in no time, and so I had to hurry up and propose and do a wedding. But
Stress yourself out.
no, actually, it was a lot easier than we thought it was because we planned for a party at first. We didn't plan for the wedding.
Oh, okay.
So I bought
okay.
all the alcohol and everything ahead of time, and we planned for a party because we didn't want to have a whole big thing. And then it turned into a whole big thing, and it ended up being fucking awesome. I wish I could have had all of y'all there though, but the venue was small. But they let us do whatever the fuck we wanted to do. We had Henny bottles, champagne bottles, just people were shaking them in the fucking middle of the floor. It was the
Hell yeah,
craziest. Dude, it was wild. It was fucking.
Oh yeah.
It was like
That
a
sounds like fun.
batch party. Like literally.
We got married during COVID.
Yeah.
Completely different experience.
That'll.
Yeah,
that'll.
dude.
I saw it live, and I actually sat and watched
Yeah,
it.
cool.
I sat and watched
Thank
it as
you.
well.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
guys. Cheers.
I was at another wedding, and I was like, no, I have to watch this wedding first.
What are
we
the
got
odds?
we got priorities over here.
I'll be with y'all shortly.
Yeah. I was at my job and I was like, "Yo, y'all gonna have to watch this shit for a second. I gotta watch some shit."
I gotta get emotional.
Yeah, I
It was
was crying
stressful.
like a big old baby.
Me too, but like as soon as it started, it was more like a stress, and we had a photographer for only so many hours, so it was like, okay, let's go. And then you have like all your family saying like, I'm hot, and it's like, I didn't want to do this outside, okay? Like, we're grateful we could do this at all. Like, stop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I turned into like a bridezilla a couple of times. It was. I was
Mom,
just
quit
ready to
playing
get out
with
of
me.
the We got some pretty good pictures though, so we were really grateful.
Oh yeah,
y'all
it's worth
pictures
it.
are awesome.
Yeah, y'all.
Thank
They
you.
did some. They
Thank
get some
you.
good stuff.
Yeah,
For
she really
sure.
did. She was amazing. We're gonna hire her for like everything in the future. She was awesome.
Yeah, Yeah, definitely. Those pictures were super fire. I
Thank
was like,
you,
I was just looking. I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah,
especially,
like
especially like that one scene. What that was one scene. Like it's a
Scene.
movie.
It
Like
looked
it's a
like
movie or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, it does look like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, was that a quick Henny drink real quick? Like,
nah, I wish
like-
I had. You know what I'm saying?
just oh, what?
Just
What are you
quick-
talking about?
Nah, but
love like Metallica's blackened whiskey that I have just like taken one drink out of since like I got it for my birthday. That's just don't drink that much anymore. I just stare at these bottles.
I actually have chilled out on drinking myself too. Like I'm drinking now because like we're like chilling and doing
Trying to
this,
have
but
some
like
fun.
I have a full bar and I don't even really touch it anymore.
It's more of a special occasion kind of thing.
Yeah, man. I've been drinking a little bit because we bought a new house, and
Of course.
Congrats.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Congrats.
But other than that,
Yodel.
right. But I've been trying to be better because kids and family, and so
Priorities, man.
Yeah, it really is. Like you gotta just, you gotta think about like other people, and then like you also gotta think of like the social thing. Like, what if I'm drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning? You know.
that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, I miss those days, but I can't. I just can't fucking
Dude,
do
I
it.
remember like I could get up in like when I was in college and I'd have like a mixed drink for like breakfast and like some bullshit and like do all my homework and then I'm like I think about doing that now and I'm like, oh
No.
God,
Yeah, I think
please,
that's.
no.
I think that's called getting old.
Yeah.
True, man. Like, I
When
can't.
you're- Yeah, like when you're younger, man, you have the ability to just go ahead and like
Go
I don't
hard all
know.
the fucking
Yeah,
time.
you do whatever the fuck you want, like as far as like food and drinking. Then your body just says, "Nah, fam, we're gonna have to cut you off."
Cut it.
For
Like,
sure.
I think you need to cut it now.
bro,
That's
like,
where mine went to.
there's things I wish I could do from when I was young, like drugs again, and now I'm just like, I'm so scared. I'm so terrified. I'm like, can't do drugs, I'll die. I'll just die.
Yeah. I'm just so against it all now. Like all I do is smoke. I was just like, people are like, you want to do like hard drugs in the bathroom? And I'm like, oh.
What is it called? Whippets? like y'all want to go to the back and do some whippets? Like what?
Is that what the kids call it these days?
I
Like,
think it is. It's like fucking. What is it like air or some shit?
Yeah, isn't that like the, like
it's in the can.
air,
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
like,
like computer?
Why the fuck would I want to do that? Like,
dude, like, I miss the days, but fuck, like, we can't go back there. Those are dark days.
I told
Those are-
Kat like the other day that about how remember the morning we got up at like 5 o'clock and we did the pep rally shit and like we were just wilding and we were just young and not doing drugs, just young and cracked out on energy.
oh, okay.
Oh, we were probably doing drugs. We were probably, I'm not even gonna lie, we were probably doing drugs. I remember you raced your car that morning, and I had a blue Iron Man mask, but other than that,
Yeah.
I don't remember shit.
We went to like Chick-fil-A, I think.
And we raced somebody, but yeah, we went to Chick-fil-A, and then it was such a blur.
Well, it wasn't it. Didn't we race Casey?
I think probably, but
She like yeah.
I don't remember my junior year because I was highly intoxicated, and it was not a good year.
I'm about to say if you can point out a specific time, that's pretty bad.
Bro, that was the year like I was seeing Tuxedo Man and
Just demon time, huh? Overall demon time.
Bro, there nothing like
getting dark.
partying at nothing. Do you remember the Bongzilla?
oh my dude, Bongzilla was.
Never again.
We used to pour
Never again.
sangria in a huge bong, like beer bong, and
four
chug it
different-
at a party.
Whose house was
my
that again?
God.
Fucking not.
I can't remember.
it's not. It was like Jeremy Franklin or somebody.
Yeah.
It was somebody
Oh.
else. I can't remember who the fuck it was.
I don't know, man,
Stephen
but
Pyle.
maybe we had a lot of crazy parties there.
Dude, so many parties.
Man, I look back and like as far as like if I could go back and like try something, you know, I think I'd just go back and like do weed over again. like one of my best experiences was just getting high for the first time, to be honest.
That's real shit though. Like
That's real shit. Like
The first time I smoked, I was with Elijah.
yeah, that's true. That's
so
me.
so y'all ever have like a freak out story or anything like that? Y'all just like got fucked like like y'all like
Only on K2.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Only on K2.
Oh, I
That's
never
bad.
tried it. I
That's
kept
terrible. Oh, yeah, and Salvia.
Oh
Salvia's
shit! Yeah, man.
Salvia's really bad. I remember
So-
like I had smoked and someone had told me it was weed, and I had found out later that it was salvia. And like I went outside, my parents
are the
were gonna come
worst
pick me up.
people.
I was like in high school, and it was raining, and I remember standing on like the back porch, and it was like I was stuck in a loop. It's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it felt like when you fall asleep on the couch or something and like taking a nap and like you like jump and like wake yourself up and you're like, oh fuck, I was asleep. It felt like that, but over and over and over and over. And I was
That's,
sitting outside and I was like,
Hell no.
and
That's
like,
like a-
everybody was like, "Are
that
you
sounds like some
okay?"
click shit.
I need fresh air. Like, fuck, I'm gonna die. And my parents are on their way, so I had to like snap out of it quick. I was like, that was terrible. It was terrible.
Fine.
Dude,
Yeah, it was bad.
The day that Dead Connor was born was literally fucking. So like in depth, like I took a dab from Tony and Chris. So it was actually gonna be a regular sized dab, and I was like, they're like, oh yeah, here you go, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. And then Tony had like rolled one up that was like the size of a pea and like threw it inside the dab rig, closed it, and they're like, you can't waste it. That's like $70. And I was like, ah. So like I hit it and and so like I started like blacking out. Like I went like wide as it goes because I don't know, my body wasn't used to that like level of THC like being absorbed that quick or whatever, and I kept blacking out and like I was I thought I went blind. So like there's pictures which we can share another time.
They his friends use them as their like gamer tag pictures on it.
That's so fucked. That's so
Yeah.
fucked, dude.
And so like it was so bad. Like I thought I was like blind, but I just wasn't breathing right. So I was like not getting oxygen properly, so I couldn't see. But I was like had my eyeballs open, and I was like, I can't see. I'm fucking blind. And I'm,
His
like,
eyes
Oh my
passing
God.
out. So like I try to make it to the kitchen, and like I like pass out in the kitchen on the table again, and I'm like I'm like.
Bro, this sounds so fucked.
See, this is why I don't do drugs no more. But you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you were stressed out that day or something, man.
I had never taken a dab that big in my life, and I wasn't really a big like dab smoker back then. So that was like the first like huge fucking dab I'd ever taken. And I mean, it was a huge fucking dab. Like,
Dude, your friends are
straight
like
up not having a good time.
your friends are so fucked for doing that, dude. Like as far as like the gamer tag photo, like that's so fucked, bro.
They all do it to each other. Don't let him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like,
Nikolai, what
I have a
happened to
picture
you,
of my-
bro?
Huh?
I had a picture
Me?
of oh yeah.
What's your freak out story? We all done gave some twisted backwards fucked up.
Let's see. I think there was. I think it's one where they like laced the blunt and I didn't know.
Smoked the
So-
different.
Yeah, like what was it like? It felt like I had like spiders and shit, and like I would just be going like this. It was fucking horrible.
No.
Yeah, it was
What did
so
they lace
bad.
What did they lace it with?
I don't know. I
You don't
didn't.
know?
I didn't
PCP.
ask. I mean, but after that, bro, I don't have any affiliation with them after that. You know, I don't do all that extra shit, bro. Because I knew it wasn't weed for sure. Like I was like, we never did that to me before. It was horrible. Like, oh my god. Like I remember just like.
God.
Yeah, so like mainly that's why I just mainly just stuck with weed and like didn't really stray into other stuff. I mean, like there's a few pills and everything, but nothing crazy, nothing too wild out there. Like, you know, maybe a little Adderall and, you know, just nothing wild. Cuz I got a lot of business I got to do, you know, like but I don't do it now.
Yeah, bro, we too old for that. Like,
I really am, bro. I'm really too fucking old with that, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Like little minor health problems here and there, dude. Like it's just like fuck that, dude. I'll just stay clean for God knows how long and just do it like that. Fuck it.
Dude.
well, do you want to live? Do you want to live or die?
It always trips me out. Like I get to job sites and like I see like people who are like in their 40s that are like plumbers, like electricians that are like super meth heads, and it's like I see them like I'll be like on job sites on big construction sites for like schools and shit. And you just like see people that are tweaking at like 7 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And you're like, how are you doing this kind of shit this fucking early? Like, what the fuck?
Like, just see them. Oh.
Yeah, they're just like.
Oh, they chewing the gum? What the fuck are you doing?
They're like blinking a bunch and they're like doing the. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yikes.
Yeah, man.
Dude. That's so fucked, dude. Like, I was kind of thinking about that as far as like that bad. I think that bad trip like really just steered me away from like fucking with a lot of people when it comes to that.
Yeah, bro. Roll your own weed.
Say what?
Roll your own weed.
Oh yeah, bro. I learned that I did it the harder way.
Stupid.
Oh shit.
Get my heart away. Fucking alright, I got a question for you guys. I know we all know how to roll blunts in this session here. Are y'all left to right or right to left?
This way.
I haven't done that in a while, to be honest. I haven't rolled a blunt in forever. Like, I just smoke oil.
I don't know. I'm like mid out.
Mid out? No.
Yeah, because it has to be tight. It has to be tight. I don't know. Like,
It be tight from
mid?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I pinch it and then, like, move to the ends. So, like, I pinch it in the middle and then move. If I have to left to right, I guess.
I haven't heard that one
I'm
before.
pinching it in the middle.
right to left.
Yeah, I do from the mouthpiece to the front of the blunt.
There you go.
Yeah, like left to right, yeah.
That's how you're supposed to roll the weed.
Every time.
Bro, I just stay with oils now, bro. Like, I just gotta...
Yeah.
Like, I'm hitting, like, 90% THC and shit. Like, I'm chilling. I'm big chilling, like, 92% THC, man. Like...
Those vape pens, though, I mean, like, for a while, like, I was, like, using them pretty consistently. And then I started, like, when I would, like, cough or, like, blow my nose, I'd see, like, little, like, black gunk, like, flakes or whatever. And, like, I was using those vape pens, and, like, it cleared up. And then, like months later, like that whole thing in California, and like all those kids started going to the hospital and all that shit because like they didn't know what was in them, and like it's too risky, like being in a place that's not legalized and not being able to like get it from like a regulated.
Oh yeah, my what was it? Mine actually gets it from a company.
Yeah,
they just fucking charge.
I mean, like all the dealers say that. So you never know who's like being real with you, like you said, like roll your own shit, you know, like you never really know unless you see the transaction happen or like you know them personally, like you don't really know.
Yeah. Oh no, I know my people on like a personal
That's
level.
good. Yeah.
So
that's
I don't. Like I said, that last
Yeah.
trip, that last bad trip was the last bad trip.
good. Yeah. It's just it's too risky. Like so.
I felt like those vape pens were clogging up my lungs, and like I always felt like I was like hacking something up, and like now I'm not. Like I don't have.
And like
anymore.
we vape. I mean, like
I'm about to say,
normally,
look like you almost sponsor that vape right there, Jason.
Yeah. No, I mean like we vape, but like the pins were kind of something different.
Plug me.
I just never felt really anything from the pins, so I'm more of a just.
I've heard that too.
That's wild. 'Cause someone,
It's a different type of high.
yeah. For me, I just be
It's
chilling,
like
bro.
a dirty weed high.
I mean,
But it's the cleanest part.
But like, yeah, it feels different. And then like when you go back to smoking like actual like flower, your tolerance is just like yeah.
Oh no, man! I get some
I can't
good
get jiggy
shit.
with this shit.
I get some good shit. Me personally,
Yeah.
like what was it? I think it was super fucking high in like THC. I can't remember the exact part, but man, it was I was fucked, dude. Like it was like 3 puffs, and I was like, wait a second, hold on, what is
I've
happening?
been there. Yeah, I've been there.
That's fucking. I can't. I've never had an experience like that unless I overdid drugs myself. So, I mean, like the craziest time I've ever had was like taking too much fucking Adderall and just fucking hallucinating.
Hey, I bet you got shit done though.
I was fucking tripping, man. I scared everybody in the car. I was like falling asleep, waking up and like talking mid sentence. And
No,
my
yikes.
best friend was like, "Get the fuck out of my car, bro."
I've only had like one really bad trip, and that was like taking. I've done it plenty of times, but I mean, this was just a bad one. Like James and Chris and myself, all 3 had a bad trip. We were trying to watch Avatar, the like James Cameron movie.
I don't know why, because that movie's ass, anyways.
Thank you, dude. I was sitting there and I was like, "Can we fucking turn this shit off?"
Wait, hold on. Which
And then,
Avatar?
like,
The blue people.
Oh,
And
What you gotta say,
I
man?
I gotta disagree. I disagree with it personally, but hey, it's your prerogative, man. It's
movie's ass. Fucking, I went to the other room and I was like tripping too hard, and I was like I was basically having a panic attack, but I thought I was gonna like have a stroke, and like my hands were like locking up, and I was like, ah!
Wait, what
And
were
so,
you
like,
doing?
I just took a bunch of mushrooms, and
Oh, okay. There.
I told James and Chris, I was like, y'all, I need y'all to come in here and help me. Like, going in a different room because I was like just freaking out. And like, I like came around the corner. I was like, y'all aren't gonna come and help me? And they're like, no.
He
I'm
said,
like fucking
"Help me,
balls, dude, freaking out.
help
like,
me."
"Ah." Like I'm freaking them out too.
Oh man, yeah, that's like you have to kind of like be with your friends on certain stuff, man. Like you can't just have anybody. You can't have anybody, and sometimes you can't be just by yourself either.
Yeah, I told them I thought I was gonna have like a seizure or something. I was just like, ah. And then like,
Help me, God.
And so, yeah, we were all 3 screaming like, help! And it's just like, and now it's a joke between all of us. Like, so randomly we'll just be like in a shitty situation and just go, help. And fucking the way we got our trip to like not be so intense and brutal, we just like flipped on like that 70s show, and as soon as we heard the theme song, it just saved our lives.
Done.
We all were like,
That's what you have to do, bro. Like the first time I ever did shrooms, like we set up a room and had that 70 show going all night long, bro. And if you freaked out, you just ran in that room and you just would
hanging out.
yeah. Down the street.
You know what's amazing on shrooms? Into the Spider-Verse.
We were literally talking about that. Yeah, we
It
and
was so
Elijah were
fucking
talking
good.
about that earlier.
incredible on shrooms, man.
If y'all haven't done it, I would highly recommend it.
10 recommend.
Seriously.
I do want to like.
I mean,
talk
it's
to-
incredible. It's incredible sober.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
so
Yeah,
imagine.
it's really good. Yeah.
I wanted to talk
You
to
can
Connor about that because, like, you know, I hate Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure. This man hates Spider-Man with a passion.
Absolutely, with a passion.
Why?
With a passion, I hate Spider-Man.
He just hates his story and
I hate Peter Parker more than I hate Spider-Man. But look,
Okay, Doc Ock.
that was deep cut. Deep cut. Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
That was a
Nah,
good
but
joke.
like,
my
That
friends
that
call me
was
nerd.
on point.
it was. But I
hate
took.
Peter Parker.
I hate Peter Parker. No, but I took my son to see Into the Spider-Verse, and like I knew of Miles Morales and like his background and his story and all that stuff, but like I saw like my son get to see a mixed child be told the whole movie, you can't do this, you can't do this, like you can't do it, and then he does it, and he not only does he do it, he says, "What's up, danger?" And I cry. Every time I see What's Up Danger in the
That's
very
cool.
end of the movie, because I never got to see myself represented on screen like that with superheroes, and my son, I got to witness my son see it. And when he saw that, I cried, and he goes, "Dad, why did you cry?" And I tell him, I say, "Son, because that's the hero you deserve."
No.
Like
That's
that
awesome,
movie,
dude.
is a
That's
beautiful
amazing.
movie.
Not
It
Peter
is
Parker.
really good.
It's cool that like he can have that experience like growing up, you know, like just to be able
Yeah.
to
I'll get you,
identify.
Spider-Man.
That's like so important to kids.
Yeah, definitely.
No, like, dude, every time, like, if they play and I see What's Up Danger in their room, I'm going to, like, instantly be like, oh.
Oh, that's cute.
Whenever we were
man.
younger, like just Blade and Spawn, like that was it.
I mean, we're supposed to get a Spawn movie and Blade
We
again,
are.
so.
I'm waiting for that. Oh my
So
god.
I'm excited
man.
about the Spawn reboot because they're saying it's going to be different than the first one. How it's going to be more of like a horror movie of like them following the path of carnage that Spawn leaves with like his victims when people be fucking up. And
Yep.
I'm really interested to see this kind of twist and take on the story.
Well, Jamie Foxx actually left, so I don't know who's going to be Spawn now since Jamie Foxx, I believe he left the project.
Damn, Jamie Foxx would have
Jamie
been
Foxx-
fire. No, he would have been
Yeah,
fire.
He was supposed to be
No.
Spawn.
They gotta bring
Oh.
back. They gotta bring back.
Michael J. White is too old for that.
Bro, no, he's not.
Michael
Let's
J.
bust
White
bums.
is too
Wasn't he like
old.
30? Like when he actually did the movie?
Yeah, dude, he's like old as hell right now.
Damn.
Like, he's old as hell.
Oh, okay, I thought.
Speaking of Jamie Foxx, that's the one that's from Terrell, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
My
live in
friend-
Terrell.
I do. That's
Hey.
I lived in Wills Point. That's like right.
I used to live in Terrell.
My friends, one of my like closest friends, actually, like growing up in high school, his older brother knocked Jamie Foxx's teeth out, and they had to
Oh, I
like
thought
his
you-
mom had to pay to get the teeth like fixed because like he called his mom like they called my friend Aaron's mom like a bitch or trash or something like that, and so my friend Aaron's brother just started pounding this kid's face away, and it was before Jamie Foxx like got big. So you notice when he smiles, all his teeth are like perfectly straight. It's because they're fake.
What?
Jeez. That is a,
Hey,
that is
I
a
mean-
random fact of the day.
Happened in Terrell,
talking
Texas.
shit.
Don't talk shit.
Yeah, that's
Welcome
very
to
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, don't talk
Right.
shit about Country Boy's mom.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta say, wow, we almost hit an hour already. Damn.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Hard in the paint.
We're at 54 minutes. Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh,
We just
shit.
talking shit.
Just talking shit.
We just talking shit. We got it. We almost got
Welcome
an
to the 2020 Player Angels Ball.
Man, that was
my
fun
goodness.
though.
Yeah, man. So y'all can go ahead. I guess plug yourselves again because Jackson, I don't know what you were doing, bro. You just like, oh yeah, good Friday or something. I don't know what you said. I was like, what?
Anyways, yeah, man, this is King Jvckson. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, most platforms. Under King Jvckson, just V instead of an A. And yeah, man, thanks for having me on the show.
I'm sorry, you be hitting the shit out of that table with the rings, bro. Like you just hear like it's King Jvckson, you know? It's like
Like all these fucking rings on, it's just loud.
Yeah. Do it more.
I would be laughing like sometimes because like you just
more cowbell.
like, what do you mean Marvel's not better than DC? You're out of your fucking mind.
That's a good description of Connor, actually. Or Jackson.
That shit is so funny. Okay.
Everybody's always giving me shit at work because whenever I'm like pissed off, I'm just like, I can like slap my legs and like walk off.
Like, holy shit. Nah, but my name is Retro EJ. You can follow me on Instagram at retro_detro.
Cute.
I thought he was gonna add something else.
That's all I have. I'm not too big on it right now.
All right.
Hi guys, I'm Kat. You can follow me on by Rorschachkatt on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. You can follow me, whatever.
All right, and you know who it is. It's Nikolai Capone. If you don't know me by now, man, I don't even know at this point. All right, thank y'all so much for coming through. Special shout out to y'all three. And I love that we're gonna be introducing retro into the mix and everything. It's gonna be really dope. He definitely helped with the segueing of the podcast for sure, keeping us on topic. And then we went like to different topics, but I mean it was a good flow. It was a good flow.
We started with DC and we ended with Miles Morales and Marvel.
Yeah, it's true.
Always coming back to
We kind of had the whole.
Yeah,
we had the whole little spectrum right there. We got drugs in there, of course. I mean, it was pretty lit.
I had a badass time,
Next time.
All right. See y'all later. Peace.